problem? What's the problem? We saw nothing, we tried and tried, nothing worked. You see? So please, during events like prayer intercession, when we say intercession begins 9:30, you are coming to experience the spirit of prophecy. Prayer is interaction between you and your God. It's not a monologue, it's a dialogue. As God is talking to you, you are talking to him. We are a nice church. Just give drinks to everyone. See? If I was you, it's just that I'm not you. If I was you, I would remain in this church. But the problem is that I'm not you. Right? Tell me when we're live. So, I'm actually waiting for you. Okay? So, the Department of Prayer and the Department of Music stirs up the spirit of prophecy by creating an atmosphere. An atmosphere that's conducive for the Holy Ghost to move. This is very important. Create an atmosphere. Okay? Biblical examples, Acts 21 from verse 19. You see Philip's daughter had the gift of prophecy. Acts 21 from verse 9, sorry. Acts 21 from verse 9. Philip's daughter had the gift of prophecy. Acts 21 from verse 9. And the same man had 4 daughters. That's the gift. Okay? Another place you find the gift, 1 Corinthians 14 from verse 1. Paul says, desire spiritual gifts that you may prophesy. He's encouraging believers to desire the gift of prophecy. Okay? 1 Corinthians 14 verse 1, Paul tells people to desire the gift of prophecy. I'll come and talk about spiritual gifts on their own. This is just in passing. Okay? Practical application. 1 Thessalonians 5 verse 20. I'm going to show you something. 1 Thessalonians 5 verse 20. 1 Thessalonians 5 verse 20. Despise not prophesying. Don't hate prophecies. That's Paul's instruction to the church at Thessalonica. Why are you prophesying? Let's just teach. Let's stick to teaching. Don't despise the prophetic. Don't despise direction. Next verse. Prove all things. Now, you use the gift of prophecy to test. It can also be to test spirits. The gift of prophecy works very well. You know how people see. When you see someone doing it in a very off way, you will know this is not how God talks. Prophecy is coming, which is causing confusion and fear. That's not prophecy. You are now more confused now. You are very confused. It's not prophecy. Prophecy should not cause fear. It should cause exhortation, edification, and comfort, not fear. I see everyone in your family dying in road accident. So sow a seed to preserve. That's nonsense. That's nonsense. Then you come into my inbox, man of God, this man of God told me, why are you listening to him? Until you discover she wants to marry a man of God. So now she's following all men of God into their inboxes on TikTok. What is God saying to me, man of God? Hoping that he will say, God is saying you're my wife. Women look holy like this. So, unlike the office of a prophet is governmental in nature, right? It addresses authority. This one is more situational and relational. The prophet is talking to you nicely. It's based on the current man of God. I don't have a job. That's when the gift of prophecy manifests more. Okay? Problems in the church. So a prophet can interact like that. To a president, a prophet is not interacting. He's just telling him, you will lose this election, or you will, you would see people like Prophet T.B. Joshua, who people don't believe in, but according to me, he is a prophet, right? Who would say there's a president of this country who's going to die. The president of this, he must not, there's this one, he's addressing governments. That's the office of a prophet. Some of those people he was saying, we're not saved. But it's God's way to speak to the world. That's not a gift of prophecy. That's the office. Yes. Yes, edification and comfort. Yes. That's lack of maturity. I've been there before. Oh God, I was useless. That's the best way to describe it. I remember prophesying to a guy who came with a girl in church. And I said, you have come with this girl, but you are taking plates for another girl. The girl is on the copper belt. Then I asked him, is it true? In the presence of? They broke up after service. Who caused it? Lack of wisdom. Prophesying to excite people or to get people excited or to make people believe you're a prophet, that's not how to handle the prophetic. I was excited, and you can destroy something beyond repair. The cameras have shown it, you want to post it. No. This prophecy is like the one that I was showing you, the G-string prophecy, this, we never posted it anyway. You can find it, it's on the live Shan on YouTube. Live section, Lamb TV, just scroll down. It was called Sunday Prophecy or Prophecy Sunday, something like that. You find it, all of them are there, but we didn't market it anyway. Why? The prophetic should never be used to embarrass people. God is revealing secrets to you because he trusts you. It's like God telling someone their own dream. It comes to you personally because it is a secret. Okay? Can someone reduce this? Is it coming from there or from here? Just reduce this quickly. Okay, thank you. The prophetic should never be used to embarrass or to expose. No, it should be to edify. It's very possible for people to come here, right? And they're trying to find out if it's God's will for them to marry. And they are both not married, but they've been cohabiting. If I tell the protocol to say, put the mic there. You two, you slept together yesterday. The blanket was green in color. The man was wearing a red underwear. Do you think they'll come to next week? Now, God could have given me such information in confidence. Okay? It's my job now to carry them aside, away from the mic. I'm seeing this. Is it true? Yes. If they are doubting, that's when I can now say, but you were wearing a red underwear. Away from the mic. Away from cameras. It must be used with. That's why God puts you in a womb that you may grow. It takes a bit of time. That's why I said, don't call yourself a prophet. Wait. Just keep on growing. Because there's a lot of maturity that you're lacking. And there are certain mistakes you will make. Certain mistakes are costly in the prophetic. It's a matter of life and death. That's the person God destined to marry that person. Then you destroy that relationship. Oh, Makala. You have destroyed their destinies because now in their path, they'll marry a wrong person. And the blood of that person is going to be on your head when you stand before God. It's extremely dangerous. So it must come with wisdom. That's why you find most prophets are wise. Most of them. I'll come and teach why. Because the gift of the Holy Spirit, usually, God always gives a prophet 3 revelatory gifts: the word of wisdom, the word of knowledge, and the gift of prophecy. Function together. Because a word of knowledge can come about someone, your name is Peter, you stay like this, or you are about to lose your job, come to the front. That's word of knowledge. Then a word of wisdom can come, what the person is supposed to do exactly about that. Get money or you have seen me doing this before. To say, you are supposed to be blessed, but there's a hindrance. Go and buy a 6-meter chitenge for your mother and go and give and tell her to bless you. You have seen me doing that before. That's the word of wisdom. Direction that will help you based on that knowledge. Then I'll come and give the prophecy. After this, you get this job. And the person gets it. So usually they function together. You need wisdom to deliver a prophetic word. Especially sensitive ones. If some people here are FDD, others are UPND, others are CF, right? Then I just come and tell you, this one is not winning the election. This one is. And the one who was a partner was the person from FDD. What will happen? They will leave the church and say that the man of God is a card. The ones who have remained in church are UPND, and they're not partners. What have we? So as a prophet, you must be conscious that the people who have come are from different places. Even if God has told you what will happen, there is a way to deliver the message. People are very political. They can be in church here, but they are cadres. Inside, they are wearing a party regalia. I'm telling you. And they take politics seriously, even more than God. So you have to be very, very careful. There's a way to deliver, even in medicine, what they teach the doctors, right? Even pilots, they teach this. Delivering sad news of someone has died, or we failed in the operation, we have lost the person. There's a way you deliver the message. Even if the plane is undergoing turbulence, the air hostess and the pilot are not allowed to panic. Dear passengers, fasten your seat belts, be in a crouched position in case of impact. There's a way to deliver bad news. That comes by experience and training. I've made certain mistakes I don't want you to ever make. That's why I'm teaching you these things. Okay? Don't just rush and text someone. I see your father dying. Oh, Kobela Salashta. The person is at school. They are in their final year. They are about to write exams. They are on self-sponsorship. What have you done? Can they pass the exam anymore? You have destroyed. You have destroyed it. Yes.
Let's say, suppose you are the only one in your family,
yes,
who's decided to take the Christian path,
yes,
and you're blessed with this gift of prophecy,
yes,
but your family remains in the world.
Yes.
And then let's say maybe you're in an atmosphere at church,
yes,
and you begin to see things about your family.
Correct.
Now, because your gift should be used to edify the church that your family isn't part of.
Yes.
How then does one go about it in terms of?
God will always, especially to the family, that's a very beautiful question. Especially to your family. God will always announce you to your family in the process of time. Give it time. I know it's our desire for our family to accept us for who we are in God. They want, it actually starts by your family rejecting. Remember Joseph? He had a dream, then they fought him because of that dream. When the dream comes to pass, they'll believe. So what God will start doing for you is that He will start giving you prophetic words for your family members. Those words, make sure they're not wrong. Kajunan. You tell your father, I see you losing your job, then he gets a promotion. Whatever you're trying to build, you have destroyed. So it's a thing where God starts training you, especially amongst people who love you, to show you that you can be rejected by your own household. It's a part of the training. You start giving you words like that. Start, before you tell them, start practicing. Write it down, don't tell them. See if it will happen. Again, you see it, write it down, don't tell them, see if it will happen. You are now knowing how accurate your gift is. By the time you are giving them a finished product, it's a tested product. I'm seeing this. I don't know. We need to pray about it. Even wisdom. Don't rush to prophesy to your parents. They birthed you. Don't say, Dad, I don't know. But I had a dream and it's trouble. Even if you know the meaning, package it as I don't. When it happens, you're like, oh, Sonny dreamt it. Okay. Slowly, you are pulling them into who you are. Mom, I had a dream. I don't know. Maybe we need to pray about it. I don't know what it means. What would you recommend? Yet you know. You're using wisdom. Okay? The way God brings a word is not necessarily the way you must deliver it. You need wisdom in delivering it. Okay? When you exhibit wisdom, that you still respect them, especially if it's your elder sister, if it's you still respect them and their age and this. And when you bring out they'll be more open to you talking to them. But you don't use the gift as a way to stamp your authority over family, or they're going to reject you. And they wouldn't care about you. They wouldn't care less about your gift. The problem that Jacob had with Joseph is that he said, I saw everything bowing down to me. Hey. Jacob said, so you think that me and your mother can bow down to you. It was Joseph's problem of delivering the message that killed him. Why? What God gave him, He gave it. You don't take a raw product to the marketplace. You polish the gold first before you put on the shelf. He didn't polish it. The brothers had jealousy. He knew it, but he didn't care. He was, whatever God has said, I'll say. No, in the prophetic, we don't do that. We gauge the audience. This caliber of a person, are they willing to receive such kind of information? Then you repackage it while maintaining the message. Don't change the message, but just repackage it. Repackage it. Joseph caused his own downfall by saying it exactly the way, You've heard people say, I like the way Prophet Joshua used to prophesy. I'm seeing a balloon, it has so many people in it, I'm seeing it bursting. Not knowing he's talking about a plane. Especially people who, if a prophecy is too direct and negative, right? Be careful how you deliver it. You'll be sued. Are you hearing me? You can be sued. I dreamt your husband was cheating. That's marriage interference in court. You'll be locked up. There's a difference between saying, I saw you and your husband on a road, but you went one way, your husband went another way. I don't know what it means. Let you know. When it comes to pass, they will not say she said it. Just say, no, but the dream could mean anything. Why? You have broken it down and said it in an intelligent way. You need intelligence to be a prophet or to give a prophetic word. You can't be thou. You die very fast, like John the Baptist. Oh, okay. Then he starts blaming Jesus. You said that you have come to open the prison doors. Why am I in prison? Who caused it? Who caused them? You don't do them yourself. Nah? You do them yourself. God sent you as a Baptist to baptize people. You go and start prophesying to Herod because you have seen. Now they got him, removed his head. Who was to blame? Lack of maturity in delivering a word. You can short circuit your destiny. Be slow. I know many of you will be seeing, especially that you're in a prophetic church. Oh, the gift is available, right? Be wise. Be wise. Be wise. Be very, very wise. You go to your father, I need to pray for you. What I'm seeing is not good. So, do you have anointing oil? You will sleep outside. Then you call me, I also miss your call. Say, I never taught you that. My mother-in-law came to church last year, right? Yes, Hamad. She came to church. I went to pastor. I told him, I'm saying A, B, C, D, E. Pray for her. Why? I'm looking at the age. I can't lay hands on my mother-in-law. I'm wise. Oh, no, Jenna. She came. I went to pastor. I told him, I'm saying A, B, C, D. That. You tell her, you pray for her. I saw it, but I can't. Wisdom will save you. The person who charged you bread price, that's one. Jesus. Yes. I want to teach you so much because we have just tackled half. The next part is the sermon. How does God speak? But time. Can we continue next week? Are you promising to come next week? Okay. We are starting from how does God speak. I wanted to set the foundation. Now, how do prophets see? How does the gift of the Spirit work? When you are saying the atmosphere of prophecy, how can I see? Because yes, I know that the Spirit is moving. But how can I see in that atmosphere? I want to know. Maybe I'm seeing visions and I don't know that they're visions. We need to get into that. So next week, same time. If you miss it, not my fault. If I was you, I would come. But the problem is that I'm not. You can be upstanding. I know today we have finished a bit late because of the rain. People came late because of rain. So I understand. Usually we finish by 13 hours. So for those who are here for the first time, we don't finish this time. Don't be discouraged. 13, 12:30, we are done. That's us. But I know because of the rain and the like,